places. So items 3 and 4, from a public engagement standpoint, beyond this stakeholder committee, we're going to do a survey, and we're also going to do stakeholder interviews. So, I'll take them in the reverse order. Stakeholder interviews, I asked, does anybody have recommendations for interviewees? I need names, email addresses, and phone numbers. You can give them to me tonight, you can email them to me. We're sort of running out of time, but we also need to develop questions that we're going to ask these people. So maybe if you guys could commit, since we're running out of time, we just do it via email. Email me suggestions for interviewees with their names, phone numbers, and emails, and email me questions that you would like us to ask. So these folks are folks that are either residents or business owners or employees who work in the township, people that you think could provide valuable impact. And we're going to do, I forget how many, 10 or so. So you send me names. If I get more than 10, then I'll just flip points or something. But we'll do 10 interviews by phone or email with these folks. Email me those suggested questions and the suggested interviewees.
Why only about 10?
That's what the scope of work included for the project.
That's what?
That's what was in the scope of work. That's what was in the proposal.
That's what they're being paid.
Yeah, in the project scope.
That doesn't sound like very many people to me for something this comprehensive.
Yeah, so good segue. We're also going to do a survey that's going to go out to every household in the township. So the stakeholders will be a little bit more of a deeper dive, and I'll spend 15 minutes, 20 minutes, however long I can keep them on the phone, talking with them about the future of Cecil Township. The community survey, right now, my plan is to mail a postcard to every, let me back up. There are lots of different ways to do a survey. If I just send surveys out to everybody, I used to do a lot of recreation planning, and so I know I won't offend anybody here, I'm sure, by saying, we always worry when we do recreation plans because you have the jocks on one side and the tree huggers on the other side, and they always want very different things. And so you're always worried about all the jocks getting all the baseball team and the soccer team all lined up behind one computer and just click, 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 and skew the results. The tree huggers, they don't even have computers, they're eating granola and wearing their Birkenstocks. So that issue can be resolved to some extent, by giving everybody a unique code they have to enter. I mean, you could spend $1 bazillion on surveys, but I think using SurveyMonkey, we can mail out postcards with a link that has a unique code that will generate in advance to every household in the township.
What about people that don't have computers?
On those ones, they're not going to get, we'll have an opportunity, we'll leave copies here, and they can come pick them up, and they can fill it out. Somebody's going to have to enter them in online. Either I can do that, or somebody here will do that. Yeah.
We leave copies for older people, like we get generations here.
Usually we do that in the library, but again, everybody's only going to get everybody's getting a postcard to their house because everybody has mail. We're not going to drop it from helicopters and anybody can fill out a paper copy.
No, I mean everybody should be able to get a postcard, but if you don't have a computer,
they're going to come down here,
yes.
fill it out, fill your number out, and drop it off at the front
So
office.
even when they fill out a paper form, okay, they're going to have to use their
Can
code.
you see what the postcard is going to say before it goes out?
Yes, absolutely. You're going to see the whole thing before it goes out. Yep. So similar to the stakeholders, again, since we're running out of time, email me questions that you would like to ask on the survey. I have some basic ones that I'll include, that we always include, but any ideas that you have for specific questions that you would like to ask. One question I had for you, do you want the survey to go to every mailing address in the township, regardless of whether it's residential, commercial, office, retail, or do we want to just focus on residents?
I think it should be everybody.
Yeah, I think the business people, even in South Point, they still have a stake in what's going on in.
It'd be nice to be able to separate them afterwards.
Okay.
I don't know how many of them will actually have designate someone actually take the time to fill it out, but yeah, if they do.
Well,
Their,
are you saying all property owners, everybody that has a mailing address?
Mailing address.
So
That's all I
whether,
can do, yeah.
so not just property owners. So when you get into South Point, there's a difference between
and they have a,
So-
rentals versus actually the property owners.
Yeah, my company has their headquarters in South Point, but then I work out of a separate building. I work work at headquarters, but we're too big. So we're in a separate building, so we're a tenant in that building. And the current property owner of that building is actually the California State Teachers Pension Fund, which should tell you something.
No, address. I'm
So
getting,
mailing, okay, so.
Yeah,
What
address.
I'm saying is, there's associations, like there's a sign point association. Send it to Jill over there and she'll disperse it.
We don't have the vote.
You get mail.
Georgetown Estates
You're
has
gonna
an
get a postcard. It's
association.
as simple as that. If you have a mailing address in Cecil Township, you'll get a postcard. Now, this assumes that I can work with the post office to make sure it just gets Cecil, which is more than once a year.
I was gonna
I
say
know,
the
I know,
association.
I know.
My question is, are you gonna get
To-
a cleaner road? I mean, yeah.
What do you do
500
with
units over there,
mortgage
you gonna get
companies
individual
for
parcels?
people that have mortgages in?
Are you gonna be able to get individual apartments?
Yeah.
But they don't deliver to the.
Right. If you have a mailing address in Cecil Township, you're gonna get a survey. That's the plan, as long as I can get a list
What do
from.
you do about people that have mortgages on their homes?
If they get mail, they're gonna get a postcard.
So all the runs hold,
Postcard, yeah.
doing it from the post office, not from the county.
Right, and this is the plan. I gotta work with the post office to make sure I can get the mailing list. Typically, they'll give you a bulk mail list. Because you're different, I might have to do a little cleanup work because you're a couple different zip codes. But we get a bulk mailing list, put it on a postcard. They get the instructions and the unique code. They're gonna go online, they enter the code, they fill out the survey, and then, I can't say it's foolproof, but at the end of the day, if policy decisions are guided by those survey results, you have a greater ability to rely on the results. Whether if we just put it out to everybody and left paper copies everywhere, I'm not a resident here, I'll go home and fill it out 10 times, or go to 10 different computers and fill it out. It's not necessarily as reliable. So my task is to work with the post office and work with township staff to make sure that we're getting the mailing list and that we're getting a process in place. I'm confident on the Survey Monkey end, I gotta work on the addresses. Now, your task is to send me questions for the survey.
And they
Do you
can
have to
cover
work
any
with-
of these subjects that we're.
Yeah,
You have
yes.
to work with all of the different zip codes?
Yeah, that's the challenge, I know.
Yeah, I think there's 7.
There's if you go on the United USPS website, you can actually like zoom in and it'll let you pick streets. It's called Every Door Direct Mail, and you can actually get down to picking the streets, and it'll just send it to every house on that street. And it won't be addressed, it'll just go to every house on that street. So that's probably what I'm assuming that you'll do. Like, you just have to go through a mailing house to do that. So it's really, like, once you get down and dig dirty, I mean, it'll take a while because to hit every single street in Cecil, but you just have to.
Surveys are typically a 4 number though. I don't know if Andy remembers, is it 7 or 12% that send back their cards or something? It's very,
Well, I think we got like 20 or 13%.
I've done surveys where I've gotten 25 or 30, which is awesome. If you get anything above 15, you're good. I mean, it's somewhat reliable. But yeah, you're not gonna get 100%.
One year we had 13.
The best database we could get for the fire department was actually waste management off the township, because all of it goes.
Yeah, that's gonna be my starting point, but everybody doesn't have sewer, so.
No, waste management.
Everybody does not, yeah. Does everybody have the same garbage, you under
Yes,
garbage
yes,
contract?
yes.
Oh, okay, well, that might be a good starting point. Good call, thank you.
Yeah, and I want to find out how to get the apartments, that's where I'm going next. If that's only one address.
Yeah.
Every Door Direct Mail.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
No, I just wrote it down, I didn't know that.
Every Door Direct Mail, EDDM.
I'll Google.
There's a great company,
Yeah.
there's a great company in South Florida, that can help you call Princeton.
Okay, so that's how we're gonna do the survey. You're gonna send me questions. Next meeting, I bring back draft survey, hopefully have resolved the mailing list issues, and you guys okay the postcard and the survey, and we're gonna send it out, and then just publicize it, website, public meetings, you announce it, that it's available, and it's coming to everybody's mailbox, and please fill it out once.
How many more meetings do we have?
They can do it right now, yeah. They would like, yeah, they pretty much, they're rating.
Yeah, Mike said this is the last one. We have
Yeah, I
6.
mean, they're rating.
This is number 2. No, 4 more.
4 more, so that'll be before the holidays.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my goal will be to get the survey out. So is this, We'll talk about meeting schedule in a minute. We'll finish up the agenda and then
Okay.
talk about the next meeting. But we have 4 left to answer your question.
Let's go.
Okay, so community survey, we've got a plan for that. Stakeholder interviews, you're gonna send me names, emails, phone numbers. Last item is important places in Cecil, so additional homework for you all. If you could please take pictures. What I'm going to do is send you a link to Dropbox. If you haven't used Dropbox before, it's super duper easy. All you're gonna do is click on my link, and you can it'll allow you to upload files right to that folder. You don't have to do anything else. If you have the app on your phone, all you have to do is click on the link, and you can actually it says take photo or upload photo. You can click take photo. All you have to do is take the picture, and it automatically goes to the folder. So I'll send out instructions, I'll send out the link. You don't have to do anything special with naming them. If you'd like to take the time to put them on your computer, name them, you can do that. That'll be helpful to me to get that additional detail. But if you also just want to have the app on your phone, open up the app, click take picture, and take pictures. We need pictures for the final document. So important places in the township that you think need to be represented in the plan, I'd like you to take pictures and send them to me, because there's no sense in me getting lost and I don't know the important places to not live here.
Important places in the township that we think what?
Should be represented in the plan. Pictures in the document. So pictures that will include in the document the final report. So take pictures of something that you think should be included in the document,
So he's gonna get 12 pictures of McConnell Farm.
which is great.
We're all gonna take pictures of that, right?
Parts.
Yeah, the parks, streams, whatever. So we're out of time. Our next meeting, so we have one more meeting hopefully before the survey goes out. So this is July. If we could meet in September, survey goes out in October. We give time for the survey results. We'll probably schedule a meeting with the Planning Commission this fall as well. So if you could look at September, last time we just picked a date and that seemed to work at the end of this meeting. So this is what, the 3rd week of July? If we look at the 3rd week of September.
Planning Commission meets on the 20th of that third.
We're going to spend Thanksgiving and Christmas doing this.
Boxer Day, Canada's Boxer Day.
Okay, how about the week of September 10th? Yeah. Week of September 24th. Wednesday, is today Wednesday? Today's Tuesday. I can't do Tuesday, but I could do Wednesday the 26th.
Now, that'll be the week after the planning commission meeting.
That's okay, I'll make the planning commission in October.
Okay.
What would the October date for the planning commission be?
It is the 18th.
Did he say
What about
September
September
26th?
Yeah.
Well, that's the planning commission meeting.
No.
Oh, September 18th. I'm not here on the 18th. Okay, so October 18th is 7 o'clock,
Yes, October 18th,
planning commission?
7 p.m.
I'm just doing planning commission as well, because we're going to meet with the planning commission.
We're talking about September 26th.
Now I'm talking about September, for us, September 26th, Wednesday.
No, for John.
No, for me.
Wednesday.
How about the 24th, Monday, or the 27th?
No for Joe.
Okay, for
Oh,
me.
all week?
Yeah.
Okay, how about the first week of September, 1st, 3rd, or 4th? Oh, October, I mean, sorry.
3rd is Labor Day.
No,
Oh,
October.
oh, I'm sorry.
October 1st, 3rd, or 4th?
I'm free on the 4th.
First,
I can do the third.
supervisors meeting is the
Fourth
first.
is good.
4th? Seems like 4th can work for
What
everybody?
day is
That's
that?
Thursday.
Thursday, the 4th,
Okay.
Yeah.
7 o'clock, 7 to 9 again, on October 4th, Thursday. Okay. All right, so look for emails from me reminding you about stakeholders and
Oh, wait, so our next meeting then is
That was
not until
October.
October.
October 4th.
What about August and September?
Well, we're going to continue to finalize these maps, do more background data, draft up the